Dude, my mic did the thing again. OBS switched it off. OBS does this thing sometimes where it... Okay, thought that was blinking. Yeah, OBS does this thing sometimes where it resets my mic. I don't know why. I'm not doing my intro again, okay? Y'all know what it is. Yeah. It's by my B2020. Hope y'all having a great Thursday afternoon. It's 8 p.m. We're running a little bit late, but trying to make sure that Danny was going to be here. She was doing something too, so here, let me unmute or indefinite here. Oh?
What's up?
Oh shit, what the hell was that noise?
It's a soundboard. It's a new thing.
Yeah, I know. I know there's a soundboard. What was that noise? It just threw me off.
Like you can have an entrance sound.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Is there a way to turn that down? Cause holy.
I don't know if you can turn that down.
Boo, boo. Alright, just don't blow my eardrums out, okay?
As for the OBS thing, I'm not sure why it does that. I definitely had that issue before too.
Yeah, it's the second time it's done it. It hasn't done it in a while. There was an update recently, but I think I updated yesterday or the day before, so I don't know what that was.
I would just make sure that you have it set before.
Yeah, apparently I have to keep checking that now. That'll be a part of my checklist whenever I'm getting ready for stream. Let's see. I'm trying to remember the 3 people. I actually have some people for our topic today. So I was trying to remember the 3. I have the 2 that I'm looking at now. I'm trying to remember the 3rd.
What's this topic?
Antagonist.
Oh, like in general?
Yeah, yes. Well, there's a specific about it too, which I'll wait till Danny gets here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Bro, I swear sometimes I'll be feeling like I'll be hearing my mom calling me or something. Be like, huh? Because she has surgery, so she's like trying to get a rest, and I'll just be trying to make sure she don't be calling me. Like, let me make sure she ain't text me. All right. What's up, Jose? Sorry, I saw your message. I had a lot going on. My mic was muted when I first started. Like, yeah, it was a lot. Okay, let me just write down the people that I know too, because another one just came in. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh no, I can't put her. I can't put her either. Darrow, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Pretty good. Oh, here. While I have you here. Oh yeah. Okay, you ready?
4.
The thing. Wait. Oh, whoops. This is not what I was trying to do. This thing. Eh.
I already sent you an invite. You didn't get it? Okay.
Oh,
I'll
on
just join
here?
yours.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll just join yours. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I didn't see where it was, if you did. Unless it was...
I did. It's okay.
It's not there. I don't know where it went. Yeah. It's okay. You're here now.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Boom.
You
Push
did it
that
again.
shit. What am I doing?
You didn't turn on your camera.
Oh, no. I'm still gonna do it. I got you.
Okay.
Go here. Start virtual. Boom. We're good, right?
There you go. Yes, thank you.
Get you here. And then... Oh, should have got to... But... Boom. Wait, okay, no. Or I guess I could just... Okay. Let's do this. And then we'll just...
Can you do a thing where you like move your camera over more to the other side?
Yeah, hold on. Just give me a second. I got you. Then maybe I'm gonna move chat over to... Wait, which camera? Which way am I moving? To say which direction am I? Like, say your left or your right? Which way do you need me to move?
Your left. Move towards your camera towards the left, I think.
So like...
No, never mind. To the right. There you go.
Okay. It's fine. I'll just turn my monitor later.
It just looks weird with all the space on the sides.
Yeah, no. Let me also... yeah. Let's see. Chat is where is it? Where's the chat? Do I just have it on here and just not in there? Am I dumb? There it is. Jesus. I just move it. Just move it there. I think that's good, right? No. Oh yeah, maybe a little bit more down. And here. Alright, that's better. Alright. I think we are looking good. Yes. Yes. Very sweet. Oh. Yes, and I'm excited. I'm excited about the topic because I have people. I have people this time.
Oh, you actually
yes.
found out some people.
Yes, I have some.
Okay.
I didn't come unprepared this time.
Well, good evening, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful one. That you had a really good day. Just so you guys know, in case you weren't here for last week's episode, we talked about protagonists. So this week we're going to talk about antagonists, and the topic is, if you had to choose an antagonist as your partner, like your life partner, like your husband, whatever, you prefer, who would it be and why? And the premise is that you can't choose someone just because you find them attractive. Like, you have to have valid reasons as to why you would want them or what would make them a good partner for you for like ever. So with that being said, last week we talked about protagonists in this space, and we're gonna talk about antagonists this week. And I know that some people were excited about that because they felt like they had a better list of antagonists versus protagonists. So, excited to get into it. And last week I went first because Dom didn't have anybody on his list. So this week I feel like we should let Dom go first to explain his antagonist that he chose.
I have a confession.
What is it?
I forgot you said about the having facts behind it.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna drink.
You know what's really bad though? I actually had one, and I can't remember. There was so I had two in my head for sure that I thought of. Then I was like, shit, but now I gotta come up with like facts, and I'm like, shit. Well, and I mean,
Okay.
I mean, shit. Can she even count as an antagonist, though? I mean,
I don't know who you're talking about, so I can't answer that.
Well, okay. What if they like started off as an antagonist, but then they became a protagonist, but then they became an antagonist again, but then they finished with being
Who the hell are you talking about? Who the hell are you talking about?
Scarlet Witch from Marvel.
Okay, hold on. Let me look this up because I don't fucking know who the hell you're talking about. I see. Well, fuck. I guess it's fine. It's fine. We'll go with it. So why are you picking Scarlet? What the Scarlet Witch? Why are you picking her?
Honestly, from the type of person that the type of things that she's been through, like I feel like I can relate to her in a sense. Like she went through a lot of troubles pretty much in her childhood, and I don't know, just seeing the type of person that she is and the way that she cares for people too, like through all the shit that she did in the end, she did it out of love. Like so her, I guess I should kind of go maybe into her backstory a little bit, maybe, so you can maybe understand more, because you probably like because you don't even know who this character was before I mentioned her. It sounds like. Okay, so she what is it? She got in a relationship with this like sentient being named Vision, and he also and he was created from an Infinity Stone, which was a thing that
I think I remember. Is he like gray or something?
I think at one point he is. You may be thinking of Ultron. He kind of.
What the fuck are you? What the fuck is this?
We're talking about antagonists here.
No, I don't know. It's not Ultron. What the hell is his name again?
Okay. The person I just mentioned.
Yeah.
Vision.
Vision.
Yeah, Vision. If at the end of WandaVision, he does. I think he becomes like gray, like a white, silver, grayish, some shit. Anyways.
Yes, this is the person I was thinking of, but I don't know why I thought he was gray when he's red. But you know what? It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, I guess because the metal parts kind of look.
Grayish. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so she ends up losing him to Thanos. And then there was a point where after the fight with Thanos, after they won, after Endgame, like after he did the snap, took out half of the population, came back. They went back and they defeated him after all of this shit, and then Wanda, she actually created this whole like world or like realm of like where she brainwashed people, and she put them in this mindset in this time frame of year, pretty much where she was with Vision. Like she made up Vision. She made up her children that she had with Vision. So
what the fuck would they look like?
They actually look like normal kids. I don't know.
How do they look like normal kids?
At this point, I don't know.
He's some type of cyborg shit.
I don't know.
He was made out of an Infinity Stone.
Like I said, she made all.
She's the Lulu.
I mean, in a sense, because it's kind of weird because, like her kind of bringing Vision back got him to like become sentient and I don't know. I forgot. I got to watch WandaVision again, at least the ending, to kind of see how Vision actually was there, because there's a Vision out there that's actually alive now. So it's pretty much though she lost everything. She lost I think the ability to. I guess she either didn't want to keep imagining or making up that life because she didn't have Vision. So she ultimately had this point where she was going to go to a different universe where she did have the kids and she was happy, because the theory was in one of the movies, your dreams are a projection of another universe. So it's like if you're dreaming something, it's probably happening in an alternate universe. So that was the theory.
Okay.
So that was the theory in Marvel. So
okay, but then how is she gonna go to her dreamland where she has these actual kids, since it's in a different universe or whatever? Because isn't there already a Scarlet Witch or whatever in that universe?
Yes. I would assume she would probably, I don't know, try to swap or kill the one from the version of her in that universe. But then the issue that they were keeping talking about was about what is it called? Shit, what do they call it? Incursions. So like, your world and another, your universe and another universe start overlapping on each other, and eventually it collapses and destroys it. So
I'm hearing she's the Lulu, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Like,
pretty much, she's like, she was so blinded by trying to get to be just happy, and she risked like her humanity and everything to kind of do it. But in the end, she ended up doing the right thing, and she didn't go to the universe, and she took herself out, allegedly.
Gotcha. Yeah. So, like, you want somebody at the end of the day has good morals. I guess that's and then she also like, she's like she really loved him, like to the point that she was the Lulu and creating worlds or whatever universes for him to be in. So you want her to be the Lulu enough that if you die, she has to create a world where you are in, because she cannot survive in a world where you are not. You know what?
Oh, I forgot. Jose dropped the "Everyone Hydrate" too. Just so we just put that out there.
Okay. I mean, I can see kind of the appeal. She is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but I can see the appeal.
You can see the appeal.
I could see the appeal, like, oh, this bitch can't live without me. Like, she done made a whole universe just to be with me. Oh, and I'm dead. Like, that, like I can see
like, I want you to love me into the afterlife, bitch.
Exactly. Like, I want you to love me so much that you can't even let me get into the afterlife before you trying to have me back up in this bitch. I see that. I can see that.
Y'all, look, I just want to put this out there. This is like a last minute decision. I can't, I just can't think of a villain. I think that was the issue. I think that was the issue with me trying to figure out like a person, like somebody who, you know, like I would actually have to back up why I would want to be with that person. I think that was the whole like issue.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
You could have
like,
said, what's it
what?
called?
Yeah, who? Give me an example.
I feel like, for instance, like you could have been like, well, she's still crazy too. She's crazy in a different way, not Delulu. She's just crazy. Harley Quinn. And she's
Mm.
crazy enough to like jump into a vat of like radioactive acid and have her DNA changed for this man to love her. Like
Yeah.
that's another level of loyalty. She's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Right? She's not Delulu, just fucking crazy.
Like
Two
I
different
said,
things.
I just want to put that out there to everyone. This is very hard for me. I really can't think of someone. Like last
That's
week when we were
crazy.
talking about protagonists, I could not think of anybody.
And protagonist is even easier because they literally make it so that you like them because they're the main characters.
You know, I think maybe if I would have actually thought about it more, you know, maybe I'll do like on the side. I'll look at that too.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll look. Let's look at this again.
So you said you had two people. Who's the second person?
Well, like I said Mystique from Marvel as well.
Mystique.
She's the one that changes into like anybody. She can like
And she's
shapeshift.
blue, right? She's
Yeah.
blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. She's a bad bitch. Okay, but like why? Just because she's fine?
No.
Is that it?
But you know what? I don't even know, because she kind of was another one of those that started off as a protagonist or an antagonist, but she becomes the protagonist as well. So, like, can you really? I don't know if I can really call her an antagonist. I mean, she did start off like in the what was it? The first X-Men movies. She was bad. She was bad in all of those. She was never. I don't think she ever. There may have been clues, maybe some hints that she kind of maybe had some issues with what she was doing, but you know, nothing huge that I can remember. But when they did the new X-Men stuff, that's when we started to see, like, I don't know if this was a different universe from that one, like, you know, like a different version, or if they just reset it, you know, like I don't know that, and I don't know if that's ever been confirmed in Marvel. I'm gonna have to look that up too. But so even I think even in that one she wasn't in. She definitely was an antagonist in the first one. I think the second one is when she started becoming more of a protagonist. But that was my second one though.
Damn, it's about to be hot tomorrow.
Oh, I know.
Sorry. I got a little notification that tomorrow's high is going to break record for like the hottest temperature for November 17th here. So I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Right. I think because like I look at the weather from when I'm traveling too, you know, because I'm gonna be traveling tomorrow. I think tomorrow. Let's see. It says it's gonna be 78 degrees tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be 70 here.
It's crazy.
So definitely crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. So Mystique. So why her though? Like what? Besides the whole, you know, debate about whether we should classify her as an antagonist since she like turns into a protagonist, whatever. Fine. We'll just like throw that out. Why Mystique? What about her?
I think because like of how real she was, and she always just wanted to be her. She likes to stand by her people.
Her people.
Yeah, she likes to stand by her people, and people, and what is it? She stands up for like her friends, and you know, just yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's but like I said, I feel like she's more of a protagonist though. So I guess if anything, she would probably be my protagonist.
Okay.
Because I definitely can't classify her an antagonist anymore. Like I said, if we're thinking about the Mystique from the first like 3 movies of X-Men, then yes, but I think it's, and that's the one that I thought of in the beginning too. Like I was like, huh. Then I was like, that what can I back up with her that would make me want to, make her my wife, But the newer one definitely, with the way that she is, and the type of person that she was. Yeah. So that's my protagonist, and Scarlet Witch is my antagonist. Boom.
Okay. I love that for you. I guess that means that's my turn.
Yeah. Yep. It's your turn.
So, I have 2 antagonists for y'all. And I guess one of them, also by kind of definition, leans to like not be an antagonist by the end of the show, but definitely is a major antagonist at the beginning of the show. So if you guys have never seen this show, which I hope you have because it's like a really popular show, Avatar: The Last Airbender, I feel like you guys are gonna know who I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say it anyway, like you have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. So Prince Zuko from the Avatar, that's my bae. He my little boo thing. I don't care what you do say. No, like yeah.
So
I'll be shooting my shot like 2K. Like literally. So you might say, why Prince Zuko? You will never find somebody as loyal as Prince Zuko. That man's literally, even though his dad was shit to him, literally abusive piece of shit to him, right? Did everything in his power to prove himself worthy of being a prince of the Fire Nation. Literally every fucking thing that he could do to prove to his father that he was worthy of his acceptance and love. Not only that, but 2, like he had developed into a person who could like admit his wrongs and his faults. Which is like a really big step for somebody to like really be able to evaluate themselves and be like, yeah, I kind of fucked them around, da da da. So, that, and 2, no, and 3, homeboy is not gonna let anything like happen to the people he cares about. Like his uncle, he loved his uncle deeply. That's essentially his father, since his father kind of abandoned him, and he would never do anything to disappoint his uncle, and he did everything in his power to protect him and be there for him. And so he would just not let shit happen to his family. And I feel like those are like traits that are useful in a partner and admirable in a partner. So Prince Zuko, wow, he can have my heart.
Hell yeah. And he's definitely one of those ones too, like that was an antagonist and he became a protagonist.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That, like, so we're gonna go in that whole like speed, whatever. But in the first couple of like seasons, he's definitely an antagonist.
Oh,
so
definitely.
We're going with
that. Man was chasing Aang to the ends of the earth.
Hell yeah, because he was trying to prove to his daddy that he fucking ripped the fire.
Yeah, his morals was definitely there.
Okay, so I guess my second person. So this one is from Inuyasha.
Oh.
And I feel like if you guys have watched Inuyasha, you'll know who I'm talking about. But Inuyasha has so anybody who's ever seen Inuyasha or doesn't know what Inuyasha is, let me like backtrack. Inuyasha is a demon, but he is half demon. He's not full. He has a brother, says Shomaru. He is fully demon. And so the whole premise of the show is that what's his name? Inuyasha wants to get, I forgot what the stone is called. Hold on, let me look it up. The Shikon Jewel. Okay, he wants to get the Shikon Jewel because it enhances demons' powers, and he wants to get the Shikon's Jewel so that he can become a full demon. Because his whole life he's never really fit into either. So it's kind of like an interesting take on like how mixed children might feel, because he wasn't accepted by humans and he wasn't accepted by demons. So he's kind of just like this social outcast that feels like he doesn't belong anywhere. And so he wants the Shikon Jewel so that he can become a full demon. That's basically the premise of the story. So his brother is fully demon, says Shomoro, and he is the antagonist. He is an antagonist. He's not the antagonist. He is an antagonist, in the show. And so I would like to choose Sesshomaru. And so you're like, he's a full demon. What is redeemable about him? Okay, so anyone who's seen this show knows that Sesshomaru is pretty much indifferent. He doesn't really have emotions. He doesn't really do things because of the way he feels. He's very calculative. And I sometimes I feel like that's a good thing, being calculating instead of like reactional, because that makes sure that your decisions that you make are sound in whatever moral compass you follow, whether it's a right moral compass or wrong, whatever. Yo, what's up, Ambi? How are you? Hello. So whether his morals are right or wrong is a different question. But having a clear enough head so that you can choose, to do whatever you think is morally right, I think that's good. So I think that's good there. 2, if you watched Inuyasha like the whole time through, he's kind of doing his own fucking thing with his little minion that's like this 2-headed dragon thing. He's doing his own thing, right? He comes across this human child, and for some rhyme or reason, I really and maybe I'm just not remembering because I haven't seen Inuyasha in so fucking long. He decides to essentially take this little girl in, and she essentially becomes his daughter. He does everything for her, and in his own way, because like I said, he's a demon. He's very indifferent. He's aloof. He doesn't really express feelings, but in his own way, you can really tell that he cares about her. And so he would do anything for, like, literally anything for that little girl. And I think that is a good trait to have. Like, you should go to the ends of the earth for the people that you love and care about and your children. And so I feel like that's a good quality to have. Like, I'm not, if we have a kid, I'm not worrying about our kid. Like, she's straight. They're straight,
How do you
they're
spell his
straight.
name?
Sesshomaru?
Yeah.
It's SESS
Uh-huh.
HOMA.
Okay, I see it right here in Google.
Yeah, are you? And I mean, him and Inuyasha look alike. They do look alike.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, I remember him. At least I remember, like, just visually, I remember seeing him. Because there's a lot I don't remember about Inuyasha as well. It's been a long time since I've seen Inuyasha.
Yes, I understand. Is Ren the little girl? Because that's crazy. Yes, she is. Oh my god. Yo, that's absolutely wild. Okay, guys, so I just that's fucking crazy.
What happened?
So I kind of just looked up like the little girl that he used to like take care of. I'm pretty sure her name is Ren. And from me watching this, okay, so has anybody watched what is that other show where it's like this? No, you probably haven't. There's like this like anime, and apparently this is like an anime trope. Like there's a big age difference between the male and the female love interests, and essentially the male interest in the beginning takes on a father role because they're too young to like be in a relationship, whatever, and they take care of them, but then as they age, right, it starts becoming like more of a romantic interest. Apparently, in the end of this whole folklore, him, Sesshomaru, and the girl that essentially became his daughter, Ren, become like actually like a couple.
Oh,
Which is crazy.
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. To be fair, though, he's a demon, so he doesn't fucking die.
Right.
You know, so like he probably has a whole bunch of like a different outlook on this kind of thing. It's still weird to me, but you know, like he has a different view to like this whole thing. There's another anime like this that has like a similar like trope in it. It's called like Bastard, and it's on Netflix. And so they also kind of address this whole kind of like parental figure turning into lover figure. It's a very interesting trope that I've now seen twice in anime, and I don't know how I feel about this shit. Anyway,
yeah,
besides the point.
I think just the concept of that, you know, just like because there's always those assumptions that you would have, like, you know, that I think that's the most. But yeah, anyways,
it's just, to
yeah.
be fair, and to be fair, when you're watching it, you don't get like a
those types
vibe
of,
from
right,
him.
right.
You don't you get like, oh, he just wants, like, that's it, like he just cares about her, he's just taking care of her.
Right.
You don't get that whole grooming vibe. So, you know,
yeah,
do with that what you will. Anyway, the point is, he cares about her. He goes to the end of the earth. I mean, like, he would like scorch the earth for her.
I'm gonna have to give Inuyasha a watch, just as far as like, yeah, I mean,
don't. I swear to, I will end this stream right now and watch Inuyasha. I don't care. I love Inuyasha with my whole heart. Okay.
You know, like, we still gotta get through ours, though. We still gotta get through, you know, that one.
Listen, I'm watching Inuyasha by myself.
I believe you.
I listen. Inuyasha was the first anime that I watched besides Sailor Moon. So it was Sailor Moon when I was like really little, like 5, and then my next one that I watched was Inuyasha, and I remember having the biggest crush on Inuyasha. I thought he was so fine. I was like, oh my god, he's so fine. But this is the antagonist, so I couldn't choose Inuyasha because he's not the antagonist, he's the protagonist. Which is why I chose his brother. They do look similar. They are similar. So yes, that's why I would choose those two people. I love them. They're really hot, and they're really like they're really strong. Like, you would not fuck with them. Like, if you ran into them in a dark alley, you'd be like, you got it, bruv, I'm out. You know. So yeah, those are the people I'm choosing.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at, you know, more antagonists, and like, yeah, I'm like, I can't. There's nobody else I can find, so.
Oh, hold on. If I go to Jujutsu Kaisen, I got you, bro.
Huh? Oh,
what's
you
his
have
name?
some more?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Homie dude with the long hair. Oh my god. I mean, I could say Sukuna, but like, he's crazy.
Yeah,
like, that's
he's pretty crazy.
That's a little much. So I'm gonna say no to him. But other old dude that used to be that was protagonist switched to antagonist. What's his name? Hold on. Kinda thought about it. I wanna show you up. I wanna show you up.
Yeah.
3rd years. I haven't even seen any of the 3rd years. 2nd years. Faculty. Yeah. Sukuna? What the heck?
Why you say his name like that? Sukuna.
It just looked, because it just didn't look like Sukuna. Like, it didn't look like Sakuna. It literally says this one. It says like Sukuna. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's throwing me off. It's throwing me off.
Gotcha.
But hello, where's the hell Rico and Name? No, what's his name? Where is he? Where are the antagonists in this hoe? Okay, cursed spirits. Cursed Rika. Who's Rika again? That was his friend. And then he had to let her go or something like that. I remember Choso, no, Iso, no, not those hoes. Oh, Ghetto.
Who's that?
Ghetto? What's his name? Suguru?
Oh, from
Jujutsu Kaisen.
How you spell it?
Suguru.
Oh, yeah. The main antagonist dude who was, what's his name's best friend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, him.
Bro, man, his story is crazy.
Him. I think he's strong. He's very strong. Okay. That's number one. And obviously you want somebody to take care of you. He could take care of you. Okay? Then not only that, but like he has like a real like strong moral compass. He's like, I don't agree with this. I don't like this, so I'm changing it. I'm doing my own thing. Now, is his morals right? That's another question for another day. Okay. But he's standing 10 tones down on what he believes. That's good. That's a good thing to have. 10 toes down on what he believes. Okay. And he saved them little girls. He saved them. He loved them little girls. So that means he would like love my kids. You know what I mean? Like he would take like nothing would happen to him. He would take care of them. Okay. So that's why Suguru he can also get on the list. Okay. Because I love him. I also love Gojo, but this is not protagonist, it's antagonist, so.
Yeah, I've looked at 150 antagonist list, and I did not see anybody else, so yep. We're just gonna stick with my one. Yep, Scarlet Witch, that's it.
That's crazy. That's wild.
I mean,
Me, I'm like, oh, you want me to tell you about my antagonist? I got you. I have one antagonist that I would like to submit.
Maybe it's just my moral compass, you know?
Sure. We'll go with that.
I mean, and also, I don't know. I guess maybe there's more, I don't know. There's more male antagonists than female antagonists, at least that I could think of, that I would, just be like, hey, yeah, I want to marry this person for these reasons, I don't know.
Yeah. I guess. We'll take it. It's fine. It's fine.
Honestly, can you tell me any, like, female, even any anime antagonists, like female anime antagonists that you can think of, maybe?
So, I already said Harley Quinn.
So is that one? Okay, let's just say, for example, for you, like if it was an actual female antagonist that you would marry.
10 toes down. 10 toes down, Shigo, bro. Shigo. From Kim Possible? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
There's no question.
Okay, why Shigo?
Besides the fact that she's bad as fuck. Okay. Besides that, she is a loyal hoe. Do you know how stupid Draco is? Do you know how dumb that nigga is? Like, do you? Like, He does dumb shit all the time. Stupid. And she be looking at him like, damn, you fucking dumb. But does she leave him? No. She doesn't. Because she's a loyal hoe. She is there every single time. Every single time. Without missing a beat, she is. Okay? She's always down for his plots. She's and she's even when he annoys the fuck out of her, she may roll her eyes, right, but she right beside her dude. She right beside him, and that's what she can do. Be right beside me, okay? Like, also the girl can fight. She can fight, all right. So if anybody's running up on us, or I feel like I'm in danger, she got me. She got me. Okay. She's coming in fist blazings, okay? She's beating ass. Asking questions later, taking numbers later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Shigo is that bitch. Okay. It's just wow. And we're not even gonna talk about her beauty because we're not supposed to talk about beauty, but her hair.
Oh.
Her hair. That body, yaddy. Done. No, there's no need for any other discussion. Shigo is that bitch, okay? Now, if you're gonna ask me about another one, I'm gonna have to think about it. But Shigo off the top.
Off the rip. Shigo got it.
She's got it, dude.
Okay.
Let me see. It says 25 villains that you'd love. Okay, whatever. Thank you, accept. No, I don't like her. Stephanie Su from Everything Everywhere All at Once. Interesting.
Wait, who? Oh.
What's her the Oh, you know, Maleficent.
Mm-hmm.
She's like a villain with like redeemable traits because her story is relatable, you know.
I thought about her too.
Yeah, her story is relatable. She has a redeemable kind of arc, at least the Angela Jolie version of Maleficent.
Right, because I don't even remember who did she poison in what old one. Because I don't remember. I don't know if I've ever seen her in the cartoon version. I don't think I ever watched.
She doesn't really have a backstory.
Okay, cool. So I'm not sure.
In the cartoon version.
So is it like books?
I mean, she's
mainly?
there.
Is it books mainly that is why people really know her?
I mean, she's a character, but she's a really minor character. Maleficent, the movie, kind of takes that minor character and expands and explains why she was the way that she is. So I think it paints her in more of like a complicated light because humans, even character humans, are even character, you know, fucking deviant beings or whatever the fuck you want to call them. They're complicated. They're not just black and white. Like, they can be a terrible person that still has redeemable qualities. Does that make them not a terrible person? No. Right. But they still have some redeemable qualities. So, you know, she loves that little girl. She takes care of her. You know, she's really about keeping the forest and stuff together because she's the guardian of the forest. And she becomes jaded because of her being taken advantage of. And, you know, girl, I feel you. I understand. So, you know, Maleficent could be one.
Because I did think about her too. And I guess, and she was one of them ones who just had a very minor like antagonist kind of like, you know, spur of the instant or whatever. I feel like for the most part she definitely was more of a protagonist.
Oh, I could have did Anakin Skywalker too.
Oh yeah, you did say him. I remember you told me about him.
Yeah, because he's
and see, man, his story. He started off protagonist and definitely just went full antagonist.
Exactly. So
he went full antagonist.
It's a very complicated, like, oh, you know that. It's not just an easy like, oh, I'll choose this person.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else that I would choose. Who's Cersei Lannister from
That
Game of
sounds like,
Thrones?
yeah, that sounds like the mom, or I think that was the lady who was fucking her brother.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that literally, that's what she was doing.
I am really all the way okay.
Yeah, let me see. Let me look at that. Let me look at her again. I'm pretty sure.
Ooh, please. Oh, Lord.
Where the hell she go? Oh
I
man,
don't need to know
Shannon.
that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's Lannisters. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was her.
That she needs Jesus.
I forgot how you spell her name. Oh, okay, there it is.
With a C.
Yeah, yeah, that's her. Yep. Yep.
Oh hell!
And that was the first episode of Game of Thrones. That was legit the first episode.
And y'all motherfuckers want me to watch that? What the hell's wrong with y'all?
I mean, it gets deep. Obviously, it's just not focused on the fucking sister brother fucking. That's one part of the story.
Why should we not focus? Well, like what? What?
Yeah, well, let's just remember that karma is a thing as well. So
okay, Santanico Pandemonium from Dusk Till Dawn, the 1996 version.
oh yeah, I
yes.
saw her. Yeah, but I was like, she doesn't have any other qualities besides she was hot in that movie.
Yeah, she's really. Oh yeah,
yeah.
she's very.
I mean, it's
fine.
Salma Hayek, of course.
Yeah.
And she portrayed her brilliantly, for sure. Portrayed her brilliantly.
I want my hair to look like hers. Can I just like take her hair off of her head? I would like my hair to look like hers, please.
And then it was during that time where the movies and stuff, like, it looked like it definitely had that old school look to it.
Right. Oh, Tiffany Valentine from Bride of Chucky. Let me see what else. And then they had like a baby too. That's fucking weird as shit.
They did.
And then the whole Cedar Chucky shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. That's when everybody started having a problem with the Chucky movies too. Like, there was like they started not really liking it as much because of that whole instance, I think.
Oh, Akasha from The Queen of the Damned.
Oh yeah, I saw her too. I didn't remember too much about her besides, you know, she was just looking for a king, and I forgot like what was bad about her, though. I don't really remember too much about her story.
Oh, Jennifer from Jennifer's Body.
I saw her too. I was like, yeah, that's
Esther from Orphan. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
No, thank you.
That shit was definitely a crazy.
Crazy as hell.
She need to be locked the fuck up.
Dun.
And don't let her out.
Do not let her out.
And then Elaine Parks from The Love Witch. I don't know what that is. She looks cute though. I don't know
what that is.
Sue Ann from Ma. Hell no.
No, hell no. Hell no. That movie was crazy.
Yeah, that was also you ain't lying. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? Yeah, so I think that wraps it up. I think that wraps it up for the villains antagonists.
I think it does.
I don't have any more. I mean, I could probably find some more, but then we'd be here all night, so I feel like I shouldn't do that. So yeah. I think there's something else that you said you wanted to talk about today.
There was. Oh, you're not watching a movie tonight.
No, there's no way. We started at 9. The movie started at 9.
Dang. So what you're saying is It's my fault.
That's not what I really said.
It's okay. You didn't have to say it.
Those aren't the words that came out of my mouth.
It's fine. Just go.
I mean, if that's how you take it, like that's, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say, but I didn't say that.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It was like, I didn't blame you. I just said we started at 9, so I can't watch the movie that started at 9 when I'm here at 9.
Maybe I should keep the VOD. Oh, never mind.
No, it's not. I was like, it's not on. It's in Discord, sir.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let me stop. Yeah, but I did have some, to talk about. It was interesting as we actually did listen to something. I can actually, might as well just play it. So,
we're gonna play it. Okay.
Should we not play it?
I just think it's long. It's 6 minutes. I feel like we could just summarize it.
Oh, okay. Well, we could. Well, basically, basically,
I was like, "Are you gonna summarize it?" Damn.
Basically, it was about if y'all pay attention to social media, celebrity stuff that goes on. There's. She does it.
But he tells me.
Yeah.
But he tells me.
I do.
I'd be minding my business.
I spilled the tea with her. I spilled the tea.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, did you hear that? So and so did so and so so so." And I'm like, "No, I definitely didn't."
Yeah. But so it's about Keke Palmer, and that was my chair. Oh, you didn't even hear that. Anyways.
Okay, continue on.
Okay, Keke Palmer, yeah, but she's going through like some, I don't know, custody battle or something with her son and her father. Well, the father and the son. How the fuck? You know what I'm trying to say? Jesus Christ, yeah.
Okay, so maybe I should try.
You go ahead. You go ahead. I'm just gonna drink some water. I'm parched.
So basically, from my understanding, is that Keke and her mans, they split up, and it came out that he was abusive, or that's what she claims. So she's ordered some restraining orders from him. However, he hasn't been and that might be after what happens, where he's been harassing her and breaking into her home and claiming to want to see his son and asking to see his son. And so there's this whole conversation that's happening, where her mother's on the phone, basically reaming him out, talking about just like foul, ignorant shit, honestly, about him. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but besides the point, it just seems a little like unhinged. And then him just like having no real rebuttal to anything. It just really sounds like he just wants to be difficult. And then you hear Keke kind of like talking to him and explaining things, and I think she did a really good job of keeping her cool about the situation. So basically, the recording is just Kiki's mom going off on him because he's harassing Keke, and him being a jackass about it, and then Keke trying to like set boundaries and talk to him about it. And so, did you want to give your opinion on the situation?
And I don't know too, because I just saw this clip yesterday and I shared it with her, so I haven't done too much digging into it, and I don't know how much is even out there, but I know that in the video he talks about, "You're a mom, you should put put your clothes on, put some clothes on, she's a mom, put some clothes on." That's what he kept saying. That's one of the few things he kept saying. besides that, and that's fine. I'm here for my son, my son, my son. It was a lot of that. You know, I think it was just one of them situations where it's like, it's it's just drama put out there, and for everyone to just make their own opinions about, because we're not there. We don't know we don't know the facts and like what actually is going on, or so it's just crazy that this clip got released, and it was released by DJ Academics from the video I watched, which I think you can kind of hear him in the beginning. He was saying some stuff, but I think for the most part he was just letting the clip play. But it was just very interesting because it's like, I was like, I don't know. It's literally just what I said. I think it was just one of those things to kind of, you just put it, it's something that got put out on the internet, and not everybody's just putting their own opinions and just assuming what's actually going on. And it's like, it's just crazy. I think this whole situation is just crazy. And the fact that the mom is just like getting in between it, like, which again, I don't know what's going on, but it's like, that's something that just, I feel like could have just stayed off the internet for sure.
But you have to understand that this probably wasn't ever meant to go on the internet, right?
Yeah.
She probably recorded this so that she would have evidence when she goes to court, because you have to have evidence to get a restraining order. You can't just be like, I want a restraining order. You have to give them evidence of why you need one, right? But because of who she is, nothing that she can do, nothing that she does will stay private because of who she is. Unfortunately, part of being well known and you know, stardom is that you don't have any privacy. You now become this anonymous being that everyone feels like they have privilege and access to. And so, you know, saying like, yeah, it probably shouldn't have been on you know, the internet. She probably didn't want it to be on the internet. She probably doesn't want people like listening to this kind of thing, because honestly, like I said, it makes her mother look unhinged and crazy. Why would she want anybody to hear that? Right? Like, there's probably no reason that she would want that, right? So it's just kind of like, we can sit here and be like, you know, damn, she should have this privacy, or she should, but she doesn't. In reality, she doesn't have options for privacy, because cases are made public record, right?
Is true.
So anybody who wants to really look up the case can look up the case, because cases are public record.
And again, this is just like my first thoughts, you know. Obviously, you know, that other thoughts can come into play later, but just hearing that whole thing was just like, it was just wild. Like, and this is legit a 6-minute clip. Like I said, you can Google it, I'm sure, but I looked on Twitter and that's how I found it. But 6 minutes, like, I was like, at first I thought it was like, I don't know, some kind of joke or something. And then I started listening and I was like, oh, this is, wow. So yeah, but you're right. Cases they're made public. And the type of person she is, yeah, it's pretty much impossible for you to keep any kind of privacy when you have the type of eyes on you that she does.
I mean, even like C-list celebrities don't be fucking having privacy.
True.
Like, they don't. Like, as soon as you get any little bit of popularity, you can kiss your privacy out the fucking window, because now everybody's gonna be up your ass for some reason or the other. So, yeah. I mean, I feel sorry for her being in this situation.
Yeah, honestly, especially after that whole thing that he tweeted, it seemed like they were okay, you know, because everything was going on like normal. And what, I think she celebrated his birthday, I think, recently. Either him or her. I don't remember who it was, but yeah. So that was just kind of crazy to see.
And what was I gonna say?
I shouldn't have cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't know anymore, honestly. So, um, whoopsies. Um, it probably was something about like being famous or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, you said that even C-list celebrities. I don't know. That was kind of what you really know. Even
Yeah.
they don't get. Even they have a lot of eyes on them. I think you said.
Yeah, not as many as like obviously like Beyonce or something, but there's still people
Right.
that are gonna be like, oh, someone will be interested in this information, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not where I was I was like going to a different point, like off of that, but my brain has since said, um, hey, hiatus, vacasis, and it's gone. So I don't really know where I was gonna go with that. Um, I was talking
No.
about Kiki too. I do know that, like specifically about Kiki. I remember now. I was saying that to begin with, I already felt like this. This was just a public breakup too. It's really hard because, instead of being an adult and expressing his issues with her behavior offline, he posted it on fucking Twitter
Yeah.
like a
Uh,
child.
yeah. So this doesn't look good for him for sure.
Right? Like so instead of being like, "Hey, the way that you dressed and acted at the Usher concert made me uncomfortable," to her, he's going to go out and shame her on the internet, right? So
Mm-hmm.
now people are already in their business because
Mm-hmm.
he's made it everyone's business by putting
Yep.
it on Twitter. So now not only is she in general just a popular person, so people are just gonna want to be in her business, but he's literally made it everybody's business. So now everybody wants to know updates and stuff. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just really like just a terrible, tacky situation. Um, that honestly might have been used for publicity because from when we were listening to it, his mom had talked about something about him being an actor and getting into show business, whatever, whatever. And yes, there is bad publicity, but if you're in like, you know, um, in publicity, like public affairs, they will tell you, that any PR is good PR. Like, uh, yes and no, yes and no, because any type of exposure that you have makes people look at you and
Mm-hmm.
interact with you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it's good or not, it's a different story.
Yeah.
But, it does, any type of interactions, whether it's good or bad, will bring people in for one reason or another. So, in that aspect, he has people searching his name now, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So, it seems like this could have also been for exposure purposes. So
Right.
people would pay attention to him.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's yeah, that's really all I had to say about it though. So it'll be, I guess if anything it'll be interesting to kind of see like what happens further with that as far as like what more comes from this.
She'll be granted the was she already granted the
I don't
restraining order?
I don't know. Let's see. Let me look it up real quick. Let's see. If you find a temporary restraining order against she does actually, yeah, along with the temporary sole. Yeah, she's got a temporary restraining order against him, and along with the temporary sole custody of their 8-month-old. She's currently barred from coming within 100 yards of them both. Wow. Damn. Maybe he really is crazy. But I don't know. Like I said, well, that's we'll just have to see what happens from there. And like I said, anytime you peer into these celebrities' life, it's like you never really know. That's like the whole thing with the whole situation with what's the name? Shit, what's her name? Why can't I think of either one of their names? Oh my god. He played Jack Sparrow. Why can't I think of his name?
Oh, Amber Heard and
Johnny Depp. Yes, Jesus. You know, it's like that whole situation. It's like you don't really. We all just do a he say she say thing because we don't really know what happened because we weren't really there. So
yeah, and I didn't actually really watch the cases, but I heard split opinions that people were like, oh, Amber Heard is definitely,
I think
the person.
I think even Jason Momoa was backing her up too, because he didn't want to get her taken off of Aquaman. And I don't know. I think she was in the second one.
From what I heard, right? People people were saying that, or like the producer said basically that she wasn't invited back not because of the whole Johnny Depp whatever thing, but because they felt that Jason and her had no chemistry.
Oh, interesting.
Which, I don't know how much of that is true. They could just be saying that.
That's what I was trying to get you to do. Yeah, because I was like, you were kind of a little bit out of focus.
Yeah, you don't need to see me. It's okay. You don't need to see me too much.
The people are here to see you as well, just not only me. You are. I am D. You are D. You are half of this. They don't have to see me that podcast, man.
They don't have to see me. They don't have to see me that clear. So they see a body. They see a body. That's all they need to do. That's all they need to see.
Anyways, before you lose your track.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean that's all I had to say is that I heard from there was an interview. And I heard from one of them that that wasn't the reason.
Meaning like chemistry as far as like acting or like just in the movie itself.
Well, in the movie they're kind of supposed to be like love interests. Oh, you know what I mean? And they were saying like they were having a hard time conveying that.
Oh.
Like they're supposed to be like love interests.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, and I didn't. Oh, go ahead.
No. Until so if that's supposed to be their arc, like she's supposed to be like his boo thing,
right?
Like that's kind of one of the things they're supposed to be selling. And so obviously they're not going to replace Jason Momoa unless they're fucking stupid. So who's gonna leave? The person that's more expendable. So peace out, Amber Heard. Sure. But that's that. The producers could just be saying that to cover their asses,
right?
That's what they said. That's what they had said. Okay. Yeah. So, and I never really followed their case.
Yeah. I've mainly just saw clips and stuff. I didn't really watch.
From what I heard, they both sound really fucking crazy, honestly. So I think it's kind of crazy that she got charged with giving him all that money. I feel like they would. Hey. Hey, how are you? Hey. So I just feel like both of them motherfuckers, they should have been like, y'all niggas need Jesus. And should have sent them to therapy. Honestly, truly, that's how I felt about it. But then again, like I said, I didn't watch all of the case.
You just out of nowhere, y'all niggas need cheese.
Because really when I was listening to I would listen to and he told me he was gonna shoot me or kill me and da da da, and she's like, oh yeah, and so I told him that I was gonna throw all this that y'all are both toxic. Girl, if he was being I know that it's not just easy to just leave, but you reciprocating just makes the situation worse. And why wouldn't you just be let me get the fuck out of here, this man is fucking crazy, instead of participating in the crazy. I don't know what I was just what.
I mean, Yeah,
Oh, right.
What?
Serena asked what tea are we spilling. Um,
Oh yeah, she can be
so
involved now. We can ask her. All right.
so basically, we're talking about. Hold on, I'm getting my fucking auto speech finished because that should be
Oh.
annoying me. Okay, anyway, so basically, we're talking about. We start off with antagonists and who we would want to be our life partners. That is an antagonist, but it can't be just because we find them attractive, but because it be of like certain personality traits or things about them that we think would be make good traits for a partner. That's the first thing we talked about. The second thing we talked about was this whole Kiki Palmer, and I don't even know what her old dude's name was.
Yeah, Darius something.
Darius, yeah, Darius sounds
Yeah.
right. She had a kid with him. They had a falling out, and then he's been harassing her. And so there's this video that came out that I'm assuming that she took to the courts to get her, what's the word I'm looking for?
Custody. Restraining order.
Her restraining order on him that leaked, and it's kind of a crazy audio.
6 minutes long.
6 minutes long of her mom just like going the fuck off on him. And then from there we kind of talked about the whole like abuse thing, because she's talking about how he's getting physical and harassment, and we kind of like segued into the Jack Sparrow,
Johnny Depp, Amber Heard,
and Amber Heard situation. And I was just saying, like, I didn't really watch all of the case.
Same.
But like there was parts and stuff that I heard that I was like, they're like, oh, obviously it was Amber Heard's doing it. I'm like listening, and I'm like, no, they both sound fucking crazy. Like, yeah. So I didn't really listen to all of it, but there was parts that I listened to that I'm like, how can y'all like side with one person? They both sound like they just need help. Like they need to like certifiable help. A therapist.
Yeah, and I was also telling her, like, that we're kind of just peering from the outside looking into something we really know nothing about. Like, we're not in these situations, we're not in their personal life, we don't know them personally, so it's just always hard to tell like what's actual factual and what's not, like what's not. But that's why there's always evidence too and stuff to kind of back that up, which is kind of what, how we talked about the whole Kiki Palmer thing, like her recording this incident with him, her mom talking to him, and her saying a couple of things every now and then, but for the most part the mom was controlling the narrative of the conversation in the clip. But it's just, I was just saying how at first I'm like, I don't think that should be on the internet, but it's like, but you need to build a case, you need facts, you need to have this stuff in case, because you never know also how something like that can actually help you in an instant. So yeah, that's kind of how we got into that whole subject.
Yeah, but essentially, I'm saying, like, I was saying that they have to record, like, she's gonna record stuff so that she can have evidence, because you have to have evidence to file a case against somebody to get restrained. Like, they just don't give restraining orders out. So and because cases are public records, it's kind of hard to keep things private. AKA like the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard shit. Like, there was no way that was being kept out of the public eye. There's just no way. Well, he's done too much drugs, and she's a narcissist and psychotic.
So what it sounds like is they are both, they sound like they're both crazy.
Because like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if one of them was an abusive person and the other one was not, my thing is like, wouldn't just egging like them on make it a worse situation? So why not just try and cut ties instead of like perpetuating this toxic environment for both of them? That's why I'm just like, I feel like they both need help. Honestly, truly. I don't know too much about Amber or Johnny or that actual case. I'm just going off of like the little bit of audio that I heard from the case.
A little bit of audio.
Like, what the fuck?
Some of the clips I saw. Shit. That's it. Yeah, because I didn't watch I didn't watch that whole thing either, where I just know everything about it. So I just know what I've seen from clips, from a couple clips. That's it.
But I think Johnny Depp cut her off though, and she kept trying to get back with him. Oh, that sounds kind of crazy, especially if you're claiming that he's abusing you. But then again, whole Stockholm syndrome is a thing. So
What is that again?
Stockholm syndrome is like when you become a captive to somebody and you're in their care for so long, or you're wrapped up in their web for so long that you start developing feelings for your captor.
Oh.
Like, these are people that obviously are not good people, but because of the situation you're in and how that, like, for instance, like, there'll be people, they'll get kidnapped, and the only person they have is that kidnapper. They rely on them for all of their utility and necessities is what I was looking for.
Right.
Necessities like food, shelter, water. If it was all a lie, it makes sense that she stays with him, claims being victimized because she really is not abused. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for her to go back. Like I said, there is the whole Stockholm syndrome thing, but I don't. But like, and you kind of see people who have a track record for just making bad judgments in relationships and their partners. Like, I used to have a friend like that. Like, how did every single man that you get ain't shit, no good, and cheater? How? Every single one of them?
It's funnier when you know who she's talking about.
Like, every single fucking one of them, for real? Like, every single one? Like,
oof.
Babe,
oof.
your meter is broken.
Either that,
you take that shit.
Either that, or you just can't accept anything more than that, which is like, damn.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like your meter is broken. To like, how do you pick people?
Yeah. What the hell?
Why the fuck would he say that shit? Funny. Okay, sorry. It's in case people aren't like listening. Funny story. One of the nurses in my clinic made a joking statement that he was gonna be bisexual to have 2 times the chance of getting laid, but then I shot that down.
Oh.
That's crazy. All you care about is getting laid. That, like.
Damn. Sounds like a typical man.
I'm weak. I said, or be really depressed because you realize that's 2 times the rejection rate. Yeah, a lot of people from my friends that I have found that are bisexual, they literally will be like, dude, it's hard dating men and women. They'd be like, it's not easier just because your dating pool is larger. Like, it's not easy.
I mean, I can understand that. It definitely makes sense.
I'm like, damn, is that bad, shawty? They're like, yes. I'm like, oh wow, okay. I'm so sorry.
Going through it, I'm sorry for you.
Exactly. They're like, listen, just because my dating pool is bigger doesn't mean that any of the prospects are better. I'm like, true tea. I'm so sorry for you. Yeah, the dating pool has been shit. Was shit for me, so.
Yep. She definitely had some interesting characters in her DM.
The nurse is happily married for over 30 years, but at this point she's a roommate. Oh Lord. I actually read a what's it called? A Reddit story about something like that. This man, which I thought about talking about today. This man had been with his wife for 10 years. They were together for 2, married for 8, and she got a new job, and she had always been really reserved. So he had encouraged her to socialize at work and make new friends. So eventually she makes new friends there. And essentially this group of women are all single. Like they're in relationships, they're divorcees, or they have like flings, but none of them are like in a committed long-term relationship. Right? So she starts going out and partying with them and doing stuff with them. Well, essentially they kind of got into her head and they were like, her boyfriend slash husband, that was her husband at that point, was the only man she'd ever been with. So they got into her head and was like, you've been with him, like he's the only man you've ever been with for like 10 years. Like, don't you feel like you missed out on something? Don't you feel like you should explore? Don't you feel like da 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 da?
Are you explaining that movie right now that I'm thinking of? There's a movie that's kind of... just keep going now. Keep going.
I'm like,
It sounds like that. It's that one movie. I'll think of it later. Go ahead.
So they're like, so she's like, okay. So she gets a new manager. This manager expresses interest in her. So they start kind of talking. They start having this like emotional affair until she goes to her husband and asks for an open marriage. First he's reluctant, but then he saw how upset and sad she was, so he agreed to it. So she starts I think a couple months later, he said she starts seeing the manager, which is what he was afraid of. So she's going out a lot, having one-night stands and being with the manager. So finally, he's like, okay. So he decides to start going on dates and stuff. And then he meets this woman, and he actually likes her. And they connect really well. And so he ends up spending like a lot of time with her. Like she essentially becomes his girlfriend. And the wife sees that this change in him, sees how he's changed, and essentially starts putting in effort, coming home early to make him dinner and clean the house, trying to initiate sexual acts which she never had done before in their relationship.
Oof.
And so basically, she comes out and she's like, I just feel like I've ruined our marriage. And he's like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't see you the same. Like, I don't love you the same. And I can try, but I can't guarantee that I'll ever see you the same way. So they go to marriage counseling and stuff. They have talks there, and I didn't really read the end of it, but from what I saw or heard in the comments, they said that in the end the therapy didn't help, and that he actually left her for his girlfriend that he was seeing, and they got married. So
yeah, okay.
Y'all better stop with these open marriages that y'all open up and then be confused when your partner leave you. But I'ma mind my business though.
Mind your business. There's a movie though that kind of it started off to what you were talking about, but after you said that they agreed to an open relationship, I was like, oh no, this ain't the movie. But it's that movie. Shit, what's her name was in it? Jussie Smollett's sister. I forgot her name. Hold on.
I don't know any celebrities or keep up with any.
Her name is Journey Smollett. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me look at the movie. Because I'm trying to think of this movie that she was in. It kind of was like that. It's called. It was a Tyler Perry movie too. Tyler Perry's Temptation. Do you remember that movie?
I don't know if I ever watched that one. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
That was a pretty interesting movie. It was really good too. I remember I watched it, and then I remember seeing a guy. There's this guy who posts. Well, there's this person that posts on Twitter, and they post a lot of stuff about like Black culture stuff, and they essentially talked about how the married couple in the movie, the main characters, are Adam and Eve.
Okay.
And essentially, Eve, she's been with one person. They've been together for a while. I don't remember how long they had been married, but they were married. And she had never really been out. She had never really, she was very religious, so she didn't really get out a lot. So they move. She gets this new job. She starts going out with people from her job, and she starts seeing how they dress and how they're doing things, and they start asking her questions and saying the same thing, like, you know, you've only been with one person. And then she starts questioning things, and there's this guy that comes in out of nowhere, and he's essentially like, I guess, the serpent. And in the movie, I think the mom actually calls him the serpent too. So like, it was just cool how it played off of that whole Adam and Eve type of you know, thing, religious thing, and it actually shows, it kind of gives you an understanding of at least that story, the Adam and Eve story, if you've ever heard or read or just anything about it. But it was a good movie. But at the end of it, I think he was abusive, the guy that she was getting with, and he actually ended up having a STD as well and gave it to her.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, and he didn't even, I don't even think, yeah, they definitely didn't stay together, and her husband definitely left her. So
Poor child.
Yeah, it was a hell of a movie, a very good movie, but it's a hell of a movie.
That's wild as hell.
Wild as hell. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell him.
Well, you know, I guess that's I don't have anything further to say about do you have any other comments or anything, concerns, or any closing statements on the subjects?
No. Would you have an open marriage?
No, I had never really thought of doing that, you know? I had always just kind of been like the one person type of a person, honestly. That's just always how I was, and I feel like I wouldn't, if I even would consider doing that, I don't even think I would have the time, honestly. Like, I got too many things going on to be trying to do another relationship. I think I'm just good. I'm gonna stay with the one that I'm in, you know, and make that person that one. That's it. I'm good. I'm chilling.
I feel you. I understand. I understand.
Would you?
I don't think so. I feel like
I got Charlie horse. Don't mind me.
I was like, what is that face?
And it's still going. Why is it doing this? It's so bad. Oh my god. I'm probably glad to get up and walk around a little bit.
So, you know, I feel like I get jealous easily. So I feel like that would not be
Wouldn't work with you?
Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't be good because, like, you're like, oh, well, I'm spending my weekend with my girlfriend, but I'm your fucking wife, bitch. Like, cancel your show with your girlfriend. What do you mean? What do you mean you have plans with your girlfriend? I'm your wife. I come first, ho. Oh, damn. It's fucking you up, huh?
Yeah. Like,
It got you in its clutches.
Nowhere. See, it's because I've been working out. Oh man. Can you go away? Can you stop?
Do you roll out? Do you roll out after you work out?
What does that mean?
Like roll out your muscles and stuff.
No, I wish I start doing that. Hold on, because I got to pee too. I'll be right back.
A mess. An absolute mess, y'all. I just got hot in here. Maybe it's because I have my ring light on. Cause that shit is hot as hell. No chance, no way. Lip filler, jaw filler, facial filler, chin filler. My. I did not. Someone said I did not feel bonita. I feel stressito. That's fucking hilarious. Do, 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 do. Every birthday, my mom and dad would say, "You're another year older. I'm both a real wiser."
Oh my god.
Are you alright?
Maybe.
How's your Charlie horse?
It's still like there.
Damn, that's crazy.
A little bit. It's not bothering me as much, but damn. Ugh. Sorry, I getting up close and personal on me. What do you mean when you say roll it out though? Roll out your muscles.
Like they have a roller, and you just kind of like put it wherever you like, whatever muscle group you're working, and you roll it out.
Are you supposed to do that before or after?
People do it before, people do it after. And people usually do it when their muscles are sore. So if they our muscles are sore before they even start working out, they'll roll before they start working out. Are you doing like your pre-stretches and mobility stretches before you start your workouts? I don't think you can hear me.
I can hear you. It's just the mic is way over here. Yes, I am.
Oh, yes, you are.
Oh my gosh, why is it taking so long to go away? Jesus, it's like, it's... My God.
Well, when your muscle sees that hard, like sometimes there's a residual pain for a minute. I remember I had a really, really bad Charlie horse when I was in Costa Rica. Mm-hmm. That shit took hours to go away. I mean, like the initial onset of pain took maybe like 10 minutes, but then afterwards, like this shit hurt for like hours.
Yeah, because I mean, it's still right there. My God. Oof. I'm afraid to sit down again.
You have to sit down.
Okay, but...
Yeah. Sit down slow. Be slow motion. Slow.
Jesus Christ.
How's the new chair?
Oh my God.
Poor baby.
Jesus Christ. I'll not be bending my left leg for a while. Jesus. My God.
Wait, sorry, what did you say, Dom? I was listening to the automated thing real quick. Something about your leg.
I will not be bending my left leg for a while. Jesus.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It does not seem fine.
This is what happens when you don't consistently work out and then you start trying again. It is what it is.
Dom got a really bad Charlie horse, and I asked him if he like rolls out his muscles before or after he exercises, and he told me no. I also had a conversation about we talked about what's it called? the whole like open kind of marriage thing, and we were talking. Oh, he asked me if I would do an open marriage, and I was like, I don't think so, because I get jealous easily. I feel like, but that's good. I'm glad she had good plays. That's really cool. I can't play volleyball to save my fucking life.
Nice, nice. Oh,
My mom used to play volleyball, but not me. I can't do it.
my sister was in volleyball. In middle school. I don't think she did it in high school. Not that I can remember.
I was a lax girly.
A what?
A lax girl.
What does that
Play
mean?
lacrosse.
Oh, it's Lex.
Yeah, LAX.
Oh, is that
You
what?
never had?
Is that what the abbreviation for lacrosse is, or what? I never knew that.
You didn't? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and usually they put two sticks like this to like be like lax. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes even more sense now.
I know, crazy. Yeah. So that's all I want to talk about, I guess. Damn, it's already 10:41 p.m., bro.
I know, right? Tired? You sleepy? A little bit. I feel. Well, thanks everybody for coming to this episode of D&D Spilling the Tea.
Yes.
ECS podcast we do every Thursday. We have been trying to stick to the 7:30 p.m. CST time, but yeah, this tonight we just got started late, and it was primarily my fault for sure. But it's fine. You know, I'm trying, guys, with the busy life that I have, but you know, we definitely are making a commitment though to come every week. So I've been doing good. I've been enjoying this, and I'm glad that Danny is able to do this with me. Love having her as a partner and doing this as well. It's amazing. And yeah. But y'all need to start posting the VODs of the podcast again. I've fallen so behind on that on YouTube. But eventually I will.
Someday.
Yeah, but you know, for right now, you guys got the live. You got the VOD that publishes on Twitch, and also I'm on Kick as well, so you guys can, you know, check that out there. Yeah. But we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, we definitely will.